everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review as well as a demo of the brand new GloWish Bright Light Sheer Concealer by Huda Beauty. This came out 2-3 days ago maybe. I bought mine from Boots, so I was able to literally click and collect it for the next day, as well as the fact that Boots always seems to do 20% off on brand new launches, which I absolutely love about Boots. So I was able to get my hands on it very quickly. So this retails at £24, but I was obviously able to get mine for like £19.20 or something like that. Let me just show you what the packaging itself looks like up close. As I'm sure you could already tell, it comes in a squeezy tube, which makes it very handy for when it actually finishes. You can cut it in half and scoop the rest out. And then when you open it up inside, there is a nice doe foot applicator, making it very easy to apply to the contours of your face. Now altogether there are 15 shades and I bought the shade 04 Light Medium. Now one thing I definitely have to say about the shade ranges is they're weird. Huda's shade, light medium skin tones with pink neutral undertones. I don't have pink undertones and I don't have neutral undertones either. I have got golden warm undertones. But unfortunately, if I look at the lighter colors, it says number 2, which is 2 shades lighter, would be for fair light skin tones with golden undertones. Or I'd have to go all the way down to number 8, which is tan, for golden neutral undertones. I don't quite understand why there is such a big gap in the warm golden undertones. So either I get something which is way too light for me or way too dark for me. So I am a little bit disappointed with that. In terms of for my skin tone, this almost came out as like a perfect match for me. It didn't come out as brightening at all. Personally, I like to wear concealers on my under eye area that give that brightening effect. Now in terms of the description, it says a lightweight illuminating concealer that effortlessly melts into the skin, packed with skin-loving ingredients. Bright light illuminates, hydrates and rejuvenates under the eyes at the speed of light. Its feather light formula blends in seamlessly for a natural skin-like finish. No makeup has never looked this natural. It contains prickly pear cactus extract and sodium hyaluronate, which provides hydration for 8 hours, as well as blueberry seed oil, which is sourced from food industry byproducts. Caffeine and vitamin E give an antioxidant boost, and ultrafine pearls make eyes look instantly brighter and more awake. I would say that that is completely subjective, because if you're going to use something which is lighter under your eyes, of course it's going to look a little bit more brighter and awake. If you're going to use one that's exactly the same skin tone as yours, it's not really going to do anything other than just cover the pigmentation in that area. Now first off, before I get into the review itself, let me show you me demoing this on my face. So as you can see, I am applying it fairly generously, I would say, to my under eye area, as well as then applying it to the high points of my face, which is my nose, my top above my lip, my chin, as well as my forehead. And then I am using a damp beauty blender, which is not too damp, but a little bit, because I don't like sheer products getting sucked into the sponge itself. And then I am blending it out. As you can see, it blends out very easily, very seamlessly. There's no need for me to continuously go backwards and forwards, and then it is all blended out. And then to set it, because I would always suggest setting concealers on your face, especially on the under eye area, as this is an emollient product, it's a liquid product. I'm using Huda Beauty's Easy Bake setting powder, and then I'm leaving it on my face for a couple of seconds before I brush it off. Afterwards, you can very nicely see that everything is set. It's obviously not illuminated, but it has covered my dark circles, and I don't really see what it did to the other parts of my face other than kind of blend into my makeup. Now let's go into their claims. It says that it is lightweight. Yes, it is very lightweight. It's almost got like a kind of moussey sort of texture, and that's why it blends out so easily. It's not thick or heavy at all. Transfer proof formula. Well, personally, I don't know about transferring under my under eye area, but in terms of me touching it, it doesn't move around. And when I applied it to my chin and my nose area, after 12 hours, I noticed that it was still there and it hadn't moved at all. So hopefully, yes, I would say it is transfer proof. So it says that bright light illuminates. Again, we'll go into that whole, it depends. If you get a shade that is actually 2 shades lighter than your skin tone, then yes, of course, it will illuminate. Hydrates and rejuvenates. Well, I didn't find it drying on my under eye area. Bear in mind that I do use skincare every single day, and my skincare is there to nourish and hydrate my skin. I don't really look for makeup to do that. But then again, the whole point of the GloWish range itself is supposed to be skincare as well as makeup kind of combined. Rejuvenates under the eyes at the speed of light. I think that's just marketing gumph, to be honest, because I didn't find that it rejuvenated anything. My under eye area is quite nice actually. I've been taking care of it for a long time, you know. Feather light formula that blends in seamlessly for a natural skin-like finish. Yes, yes, and yes. I would definitely agree with all of those things. No makeup. Makeup has never looked this natural. I would agree. So for those of you that like the whole no makeup look, you will definitely like this. This is very much a medium to buildable coverage concealer. Now what I did find is that I layer it on a little bit extra because I actually like to cover my under eye dark circles. If I go in with too much of a light hand, I found that I could still see the darkness under my eyes. So therefore, yes, it does work in terms of the whole no makeup look. But if you are looking for something more full coverage, you would definitely have to add a little bit more than you normally would with your full coverage concealer with this to make sure that your under eye dark circles are covered. As you can see, because I did go in with a slightly heavier hand, you saw how many dots I applied. You can see that all my dark under eye circles have been completely covered. I also found that it does not crease at all. It doesn't set as quickly as other concealers. Some concealers you will find, especially because they're quite thick, is that they crease almost immediately after you've applied it, and then you have to set it really, really fast. With this one, I blended out both my under eye areas, and even while I was blending out other parts of my face, I found that it did not settle within any lines underneath my eyes. I found that it does not crease, it does not budge, it does not crepe, it doesn't make my under eye area look aged, it looks refreshed. Perfect up until the end of the evening. The other night when I wore this during iftar. I was in somebody's house and the heating was on full blast and there were loads of us there. It was very, very warm. Did not crease, did not move, did not go shiny, didn't go patchy at all. I think this is an excellent concealer and I'm very, very happy with this. Personally, I'm going to have to give this a 9 out of 10. And the reason I'm not giving it a 10 is because I'm personally not happy with the shade range, because unfortunately for me, even though I will use this, I will probably go in and then buy a lighter shade just so that the undertone is correct for me. Because on Huda's website itself, it has all of the shades listed and then it's got the descriptions next to them. And most of them seem to be pink with neutral undertones. In fact, if I go through the entire list of shades out of 15, there is only 3 that has golden undertones. 3, is that it? In my mind, that's not really a fair representation of all shades. However, you can make it work how you want to make it work. I'm still going to use this. I think it's an excellent, excellent concealer. I'm very, very happy with this. Highly recommend it, especially for now that we're coming into the slightly warmer months. You may not necessarily want thicker concealer underneath your eyes, so you will definitely like this because it is so lightweight. And I'm sure it is hydrating because like I said, I didn't find any dryness, any crepiness, despite the fact that I have set it also with setting powder. You can also choose to use this on your face as a foundation for that whole no makeup look. But bear in mind, you will get through this quite quickly, so maybe you're better off buying the actual skin tint itself. Another thing to mention is this is 10.5 ml, so you get a pretty decent amount in here, which is not bad considering this does cost £24. With a lot of other concealers that will cost similar in price, you get 5ml or 6ml, which is not that great. So with this one, you're getting a very decent amount in here. Plus also, once this starts to finish, you can literally use the last remaining bits when you can cut it in half. This is also 25% PCR as well, which is great to know that this has been almost sustainably made. FYI, I'm wearing Huda Beauty's Icon liquid lipstick on my lips for anyone that's interested. And that's it for my review of the brand new GloWish Bright Light Sheer Concealer. Great, great, great product. Really happy with this. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Like, comment, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you've got any comments or thoughts below. Other than that, I hope you guys are fabulous, gorgeous. Looking forward to the beautiful sunny spring weather like I am. And I'll see you all in the next video.